foreign investors are equally looking forward to this budget. There are a number of issues that the foreign investors wants the finance minister to address. Top of the list would be on the indirect transfers. There is still a concern among the foreign investors where, especially if they're coming from a tax treaty country, whether the indirect transfer rule should apply to those tax treaty where there is a favorable tax treaty in place. I think the government should clarify. Recently, there was a tax tribunal ruling which have clarified that the tax, if there is a tax treaty provision in place, the indirect transfer rules won't extend to it. On the transfer pricing side also, while a lot of issues have been kind of addressed by the government, the new documentation requirement, especially the master file and the country by country report, there are a number of small issues which I'm sure the government should come out with clarifications and FAQs. The compliance burden is heavy on the taxpayers, and these FAQs and the clarifications from the government would be of a lot of help. A number of foreign companies are also filing tax returns in India, and they are undertaking numerous compliances. As the year passes by, we see more and more companies getting into that net, where in effect the government does not gain anything. It just adds to the administrative burden both from the Companies Act as well as on the government side. I think government should clarify in certain cases where foreign investors or foreign companies earning income from India should not be required to file tax returns. And we will see some action on the multilateral instrument. Last year, India signed the multilateral instrument on 7th of June. The effect of it is not yet kind of sunk in, so the government will take some steps to notify the effect of multilateral instruments, and along with the multilateral instrument, we'll see a lot many things coming into picture, like the substance part of it, the general anti-evidence regulations, how it will overplay, how it will play with the substance, and how it will play with the multilateral instrument. So some clarification on this side also would be really helpful. So all in all, the foreign investors also are looking forward to many clarifications from the government to get a more certain and more kind of taxpayer friendly regime from India.